So, our players are shuffling up right now. We're getting ready to start the round. And we have from one side Papadakis Bill playing John Monsters against Aggelidakis, your host, playing Mono Black Devotion.
Papadakis is a teammate with Papadakis, whom we saw earlier in round 2, and they're playing the same deck, and I think the exact same deck list.
So we're going to see the usual suspects: Raskin, side deck, maybe a few more copies of Miskato Hydra, Elias Disciple. Yeah, it's actually the same deck. Who would have guessed? Goldberry Charm, which is a really neat cipher card.
Actually, I found a difference. Papadakis is maining 2 Museum Mortars,
okay,
while Papadakis is maining 3.
Okay, so the players are starting up, and it's I think Papadakis won the die roll, so he's gonna go first. Let's see if he decides. You actually want to be on the play right now. Most of the decks.
I think that John Masters is built around winning against Mono Black. That's the whole purpose of this deck.
It's actually many planeswalkers, which hopefully the Mono Black Devotion won't be able to interact with all of them. So maybe they make it, maybe they don't. So we see an opening hand which has lands, has a Domi Raid, and has an Elvish Mystic. So it's a keep. Elvish Mystic Go, one of the best cards for Gen Masters, yeah. So Swamp and Go, no thoughts is this turn. So let's see if
this is great for Papadakis.
This is 2 damage from a shop land.
Is this a Domi Raid?
I believe it's a turn 2 Domi Raid, which is gonna be really good. Checks the top card, and
he misses.
We saw Nick lose a match because he's the only fizzled
6 times.
6 times out of 8. Yeah. And 2 mana, cast by Blight, take out the mana torch, but the damage is already done. Don't use on the table.
He drew Xenagos.
Xenagos, God of Revels, the Reveler, sorry, God of Revels is the god, yeah. So he plays a Squireland, scries to the bottom, and right now the thing is, Dome is gonna check again, goes up to 5 royalty,
gets an Elvish Mystic.
No, Silver Carrier. Yeah. Check through creature, and he's already ahead on mana, and that's really hard. I mean, there's a Lifebane zombie, a huge counter to all the jump strategies because mainly
Xenagos, Stormbreath.
Well, Stormbreath Dragon, Xenagos, Temple of
this is Stomping Grounds.
Is it Stomping Grounds?
Yeah, it's Stomping Grounds.
And also Gravity. Criminal removal spells, get rid of Detention Sphere or everything.
Oh, he has.
Oh, what did he? No.
Nothing.
It's not the guy. Yeah. So if you're on build this turn, you most likely play Xenagos, make a token, and attack.
Or Stormbreath. Everything's fine right now.
Okay, Stomping
next
Ground.
2, so he's going for Stormbreath.
Yeah, most likely he's going for Stormbreath Dragon. That means that actually he can make. Oh yeah, no, he's going for Xenagos. He's going for the God of Revels, makes mana. Oh no. Yeah, makes mana and
then decays. Like the zombie away. He drew the Elvish Mystic out of Domi Raid.
Another good thing that he could do was play the Stormbreath Dragon, attack with the Storm. Could he actually play the Stormbreath Dragon? Yeah, he could. So he could play the Stormbreath Dragon, then have it fight the Lifebane zombie, and then attack. That is another play. So the Separation Demon, as we said before, Mono Black's answer to John Masters is a huge demon. However, Xenagos keeps the demon in check because you make a guy its turn, and you sacrifice that guy to the demon.
To tap the demon, so he gets rid of the blocker for Stormbreath Dragon.
Okay, so Domer's gonna check. Another Elvish Mystic is gonna get deployed, and let's see if we see an activation of Xenagos this turn. He can use it for mana. He can use it for. Okay, so we have 4 mana, and Boulbasakos more data comes to the table. Now Xenagos is gonna make a token. Now the thing is, I don't believe you attack with the token. I believe you just pass the turn and you tap down the demon. So basically Xenagos negates the demon, and Domi is actually free. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice the Mystic.
There was no reason to keep the Mystic right now.
Oh yeah, because he has all the mana. Xenagos can make mana as well. So
And Dominate is out.
Yeah,
Hero's Downfall.
Hero's Downfall takes care of Dominate. Play goes back to Bill, who is gonna draw a card for his turn, and that's not he drew an Overgrown Doom, but that's not what he wants to say. 1 mana Stormbreath Dragon gets in the table, the demon is tapped out, another token gets made, and we're gonna see a swing for
Huge swing.
yeah, for many points. So it's 9 plus 4 equals 13 points of damage, which is gonna have Yorgos dropping down to
Next
7
turn
life.
is lethal.
Yeah, next turn is game, unfortunately, for Yorgos. But you see, I believe this is the way that John Masters beat Mono Black, actually. You know, the token's gonna. Did you, oh no, he sacrificed. Yeah, doesn't
So
matter.
it's game.
Yeah, it's game.
It's fifth game.
You see, I believe this is the way that John Masters actually win against Mono Black. They get ahead with an early dominate, and you know, this kind of snowballs into more guys, more free guys, more planeswalkers. And
Yeah,
eventually, these huge things that we saw.
And
yeah.
if they get to mid game and they're both trying to grind one another, then Masters can build a huge army while Mono Black will just draw cards out of other protections. So
yeah.
I think this is the perfect deck to beat the Mono Black deck.
It's actually the thing is that you have like this basically this deck filled with all the good cards that happened with black. This is the Mono Black Devotion. The thing is, when you're facing against an aggro deck, your draw engine doesn't work. I mean, your underworld connections do not work the same way you expect them to work against control decks.
Well, they still give you cards, but the 1 life you pay every time matters in this
Yeah,
matchups.
because the John Monsters can go like, okay, Stormbreath hit you, and the next turn, okay, Monsters was Stormbreath, take damage, then hit you again.
Or late game to steal the game out of nowhere because you were low on life, because you were using the
Yeah,
connections.
I believe we talked about earlier when interviewing one of the players. You actually side out the connections, and that's pretty fair. We say siding them out, all 4 of them, and that's actually reasonable because they damage you, and you're playing against deck. It's not the Jan deck of the previous standard format. Back when Innistrad was legal, it's the Jan deck which is based around creatures and splashing a bit of removal for dealing with basically the mirror mats or other aggro strategies. So based on that, we will see Bill boarding some Vraska, the Insane, maybe Mizu Mortars, maybe what else Themis? Golgari Charm, yeah. Golgari Charm we saw a little bit.
Abrupt J.
Yeah. Golgari Charm is a premium removal for actually.
And 1 ultimate prize will be good for this.
Yeah, ultimate prize because all the creatures are monocolored, and the Golgari Charm can take care of that maybe. I'm not really sure. He can destroy enchantments, but the enchantments will be out of the deck because you don't have the connections.
Most likely Golgari Charm is for late game. When you go late game and you are just watch each other until someone finds the opportunity to win the game. Golgari Charm is going to give you the opportunity for. So I don't think
you can Golgari Charm away life range. Yeah, because there are 1/1s and you give the whole team -1/- of their full team. So maybe that's a cool interaction. Like they strip a card away with lightning, and you get to regain some of that advantage back if you get 2 of the guys. It could be. Now
I think he sides in more spot removals, so I don't think Golgari Charm is for this particular.
Yeah, it's not.
It could be fine, but
yeah. So of course in Aggelidakis sideboard we have 4 Doom Blades.
and the duress.
Yeah, the duress
Duress.
for the planeswalker. Yeah, we see duress right off the bat. Yeah, there is a Dominate and a Mystic. So this is actually the Jan Dream.
Polukranos also.
Yeah, the Polukranos. What did he take?
Rakdos
Rakdos is return. Yeah.
The card you can
Rakdos is
see
return.
from the glaring is Polukranos.
Yeah, okay. So Rakdos is return is a premium card because you make a turn where you go Xenagos, you do lots of mana, and
It's
Rakdos
ultimate
is
prize.
return for
It's ultimate prize, not Polukranos.
It's ultimate price, yeah. So, 2 damage from the other gun tomb for Bill. That's gonna get him down to 8 in life total. And we have a bad light taking out the mana guy. And he doesn't get to leave the Jund Rim again. You know, can't do don't rate. What happens so often. And, yeah. Okay, so now let's see how Bill wants to play his turn. He takes another 2 damage from his offline. Going down to 16. And what's his scavenging goose? Which is gonna get pretty big actually because yeah, so we're playing who has the more disruption war kind of stuff. Jund Monster's trying to stick a monster around, and you know, the mono black trying to disrupt all of the Jund Monster's plays, hoping that they fizzle sometime.
The thing is, right now, if Scavenging stays on the field, Papadakis is going to be in a good spot until the Dislocation Demon hits the field, but then Ultimate Price is going to take care of him.
Okay, yeah. So right now hits and Elbows Mystic goes back to 7 in life, yeah. Not that much life, but this is the right one. And he's gonna hit, and he actually is gonna take 3. Go down to 15 life, and right now, Suspas, Mr. Landro.
Mrs. Landro, yeah. This is very bad for him.
Oh, he doesn't have it there, yeah.
He doesn't have an out to.
So he has an out. He has an out. Oh, maybe he drew that.
Maybe he had it in the previous turn and he decided to play the first season.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Square land, Square goes to the bottom, and it's back to the mono black player.
So if Papadakis now finds his 5th land, he's going to cast his
Stormbreath, yeah. Oh, we see. Did you see that? This was Arrakis is returning his hand.
No, it was Blood Crypt.
Oh, Blood Crypt, yeah, sorry. They look so similar. I mean, both have flames, both Old Praise Blood Dragons or something, yeah. Ward Eater, and if this goes on answer, fire! Stormbreath Dragon, and this is how Jund Masters wins. Devour Flesh, gain 5 life out. Like this. So he's back at a safe 22 life total. Not that this is gonna matter. He's at 11 life thanks to the Stormbreath Dragon attack.
And he just now drained 2 life.
He drained 2 life, so we have the player at 20 life and his opponent at 13 life. His opponent at 13 life attacks with the Stormbreath, drops him down to 9 life. This is becoming increasingly difficult to keep track of. So another game match against played, and in response we have an ultimate price, so we're gonna have another 2 life total swing. And this is just how this matchup works. So once the Stormbreath Dragon 1 damage goes from the Stormbreath Dragon, another 7 damage in order for the player to go down to 4 life. I believe we have kept track of this really remarkably, considering how fast these players are playing.
Most likely this is the final turn.
Yeah, and Stormbreath Dragon is going to take over the game.
One more Swift game.
Yeah, I don't like Swift games. I like to see long games, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Yeah. I mean, the first one.
We see the handshake.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, he had the chain of great merchants, but didn't really matter. Jund Master sticks this.
He was so behind because of
Yeah, I know. And what's really important is that all these players, we saw games that weren't like typical of. I mean, the first game was typical, but the second game not so much. When one player missed land drops, the other just did what he was supposed to do. So take it for what you will. So that is the end of our round 4 feature match, and
we still have 2 more rounds of Swiss. And the Papadakis most likely has a guaranteed top 8 right now.